Hey, this is Pocket Bear. It's been a while since I did a review, but this product I really wanted to review because it's really been phenomenal. So what we're reviewing today is a Jennair Induction Oven. And this we bought about a year and a half ago, and it is model JIS1450DS. It's an amazing stainless steel 30-inch induction slide-in oven. And to kind of update you on what was going on, we were remodeling. When we bought this house, the stove here was an electric stove. Patrick hates to cook on electric. He's a gourmet chef, and that's really frustrating to him. Very slow, very no control. So then we paid a bunch of money and we had a gas line connected, and we started looking at gas stoves, and we couldn't decide on one because he was convinced that gas was the fastest and best way with the most control to cook. And we did research and we heard about this thing called induction, and we started researching it and found that there's not a lot of research out there. There's very few videos on induction reviews of stoves. And we went to our appliance store, which is Teevax in Santa Rosa. It's a great store if you're ever in Santa Rosa and want to buy appliances. Amazing prices, amazing warranties, amazing customer service. They are great. Anyways, we bought our refrigerator from them, our dishwasher from them, and our stove from them. And we've been happy with all three. And so we didn't know which one to get. And Patrick was he wasn't sure if he should do induction. He was still convinced gas was the best. And we said, okay, you know what, if we'll try it. And the gas stove was just, our choices weren't that great, and I was like, having gas running into the house is a little scary to me. I don't know, I'm weird that way. I'm afraid we're gonna gas ourselves to death one night or something. So even though we paid our money for the connection, we did buy the induction stove, 30 inches. It has, it's amazing. I mean, it boils water in less than probably 15 seconds. Super fast. Food does not burn on the top of the stove because it's induction. Basically what's happening is this is magnetic. Each of the filaments are magnetic. It's all digital controlled. So this is like an iPad screen. Basically it's touch sensitive, and it controls the stove, and on the bottom is like your warming tray or convection oven. So you can do bread or pizza down on the bottom, and then this is the oven itself, and looks very traditional. But the induction stovetop is really what's amazing about this. So basically your pans and your pots must have a high magnetic content. So the way to do it is basically you take a magnet and attach it to the bottom of a pot. And if the magnet sticks to your pot, you can use it on the surface. If it does not stick to the pot, you have to get rid of those pans. So we got rid of a lot of pots and pans, and now you can see we have a bunch still left, a bunch of great ones still left, and Patrick's happy, he's cooking. And he instantly the first day he started cooking on it, it was weird because basically when it's hot, you can touch this. So if you have children, this is the safest stovetop you can have. I mean, literally the child could put their hand on the burner when it's fully burning and the pot has been removed, and let's say it's empty and you forgot to turn it off. The child could put it on there. It would be warm, a little bit hot to the touch, but not hot enough to burn them, because basically it only heats magnetic surfaces. Now I suppose if you had a metal bracelet or something and you put it on the stove, that would be something to test. I don't know if I want to do that test, but it would probably burn your arm. So amazing stove. I cannot recommend these more. Very, very low energy usage. Doesn't create a lot of smoke. Food, if food dribbles, let's say you have spaghetti sauce and it pours out of the pot over loads the pot and comes out onto the stovetop, and it's all over the stovetop. On a gas or electric stove, it would burn and coat and it would be impossible to get off. It's like really frustrating, and you have to scrape it. And this is a glass surface, this induction surface, and basically anything that pours in, you just wipe off. The only thing I don't like is with the stainless steel, you can see there's all these little scratches. It scratches really, really easily. But I mean, whatever. It's like, you know, we've had it for about 1.5 years, like I said, and it still looks really new. It still works perfectly. We use all the elements. We really don't use the convection part at the bottom much at all. Bread, paste, pies, things like that. You would use that for pizza, like I said. But it heats everything perfectly evenly. So you put the stove on, you turn it on, you program it. If you have no pot on the surface and it's hot, it basically isn't warming anything. There's no magnetic connection, and it doesn't smoke, it doesn't burn. It would just basically turn off while it's waiting for you to put a pot on there. And it also beeps to let you know. And it'll keep beeping, not obnoxious beep, but just random beeps to let you know, hey, wherever you are in the house, the stove is still on, you probably want to turn it off, just in case, you know, somebody comes along. But like I said, the only changes is what the pots and pans that you use for the top. The rest of it, of course, is normal. You can just use whatever you want. Let's see, what else do I want to say about this stove? We're happy. We're really happy. I thought, oh, Patrick's gonna hate it. You know, it's something new, it's a new technology. Not a lot of people have them, but he loves it. You can control the temperature exactly. So if you need it to drop by 1 degree and you update it here on your iPad Surface, it basically instantly changes the temperature to that exact point. So it's really amazing. Has timer, has self-clean. Yeah, it's great. So anyway, that's my review of the Jennair Induction Oven. Thank you.